Public Enterprise and State Investments Minister Ben Micah has directed two water companies, Water PNG and Adaranu, to fix all water and sanitation problems in Port Moresby and Lae as an immediate step.
Communities in Port Moresby, there will be no more, first-class Port Moresby residents or middle class or settlement. No, I think the instruction is very clear. A strategy will be developed where there is a house with human beings. It must have running water, it must have sanitation, it must have toilet and everything in all those places so that we can upgrade. Even if the house is a simple house, we cannot overnight change the housing of our people, but they must have clean water, clean drinking water. They must have clean water for washing. They must have access to a proper toilet system that disposes the waste.
A long-term step will be the establishment of a separate authority to protect the country's water, including flowing rivers, water under the ground and rainwater.
Don't take water for granted, please, Papua New Guineans. That it will always be there for us because we are polluting it before it's even preserved for the future. So all mining companies, you take note. All oil and gas companies, logging companies, and agriculture companies, factories, we are now setting up the regulatory framework beyond the WASH policy to even deal with protecting water that is there and no one is using it, but large companies are polluting it.
Minister Micah says the two water companies will take the lead in working with partners to implement the recently approved Water, Sanitation and Hygiene or WASH policy. I
will develop a strategy to implement the WASH policy, which, according to the NEC decision, no department has really taken ownership of the policy. Today, I want to announce that I will be taking a submission to the cabinet to clearly seek NEC approval for Water PNG and for Adaranu to be the main drivers of WASH. And these two companies will work together with other agencies.
His observations of the Water Forum calls for the government to take a stance on protecting its water resources for future generations. Minister Micah also announced that discussions are continuing with Korea to use technology in recycling water for consumption. Michelle Amba, National MTV News.